2 of the Western Conference Finals. The Timberwolves, fighting for their first win of the series, will try to even the score at 1-1 as they go up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. The quest for the best in the West continues. Coming up next.
Hello and welcome to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. The fight for dominance in the West continues tonight. It's Game 2 of the Conference Finals. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce. Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. We've got Julius Randle. He's out there with Jaden McDaniels. Mike Conley out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Slim in at the point. And for the Thunder, Shea and Caruso are the backcourt pair. In at forward, it's Dort and Williams. And it's Holmgren in at the 5, roaming the paint. You look at Oklahoma City, and with a win in Game 1, they have an opportunity to put the hammer down tonight.
Yeah, this would be a big step toward the finals. To take a 2-0 lead tonight with 2 more games left on their home court would put them in terrific position.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren, launches it. That shot off the mark. For 3, Randle, and the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Well, you cannot sleep on Julius Randle. Catch and shoot jumper. Okay, Julius, we see you.
And yep, it's good.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Randle can't hit. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him about Julius Randle and why he's so hard to stop. Coach said it's the ball handling, the spin moves, and the ability to finish against length. They want to try to force him right and take him out of his rhythm. Something many teams have tried, few have accomplished, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And Minnesota with possession here. Following the bucket by the Thunder, Gobert. Great D that time from Holmgren.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Here's Dort. Rebound, Minnesota. Now here's Randle. He's got 6. Conley passes to Slim. And it's good. 2 points.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Dort. Caruso finds Williams. Buries it from 3.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. Love seeing these type of results.
Here's Randle. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Jalen Williams. Minnesota shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And he sinks the second.
Well, Julius Randle has made it clear he has big aspirations as a player. And what you love is he's going to invest the time to make his game all that much more dangerous.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Fires the 3. Sinks the tray. Slim's got 5 points.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
An example of the unique leadership of Gilgeous-Alexander, getting the 3 points right back for them.
Slim, pass to Randle. Here's Slim. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. The top scorers in the playoffs on our 2K leaderboard. Second is Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Perfect time to take it to another level offensively. He's really carried them at that end.
Joe's checked in for Oklahoma City. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Joe. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
12 consecutive points off of 3s. This defense looks rattled.
The 3, Randle hits the 3-pointer. 10 points for him. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Here's Alexander Walker. Oh, some serious power to finish that one off.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Following the score by Minnesota from deep, Holmgren. And another three for Oklahoma City.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Williams misses. The Timberwolves trail. Conley with the ball. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And that one's good from Conley.
Hey, this guy is competitive. He's tough, and he'll play through contact. Mike Conley doing work inside.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Right side Joe. And there's another one for the Thunder.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. The Thunder making a switch here. Hartenstein's checked in. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Shea and Caruso are the backcourt pair. Jalen Williams is out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Wiggins in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easy.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
That one goes in. Slim's got 9. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Outside, Williams. Down low. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
This guy is such an explosive athlete. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander goes straight to the cup.
Conley passes to Slim. And no good. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Wiggins on the wing. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 5th assist in this one. Randall, pass to Slim. Gobert with it. Pass to Slim. Oh! And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
How about Gobert with the find? On time and on target. Nicely done, Rudy.
Now here's Caruso. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
To the paint. Williams. Randall with some nice D. Timberwolves trail by 10. And stolen by Williams. And Williams punches it home.
It doesn't matter what position Jalen Williams happens to be playing on any given night. This guy's a force offensively.
Pass to Randall. Here's Slim. Outside Conley. Gets the 3 to fall. Conley's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Boy, the bounce pass put right on the money. Nice assist.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Randall against Williams. Here's Slim. Randall outside. Takes a 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
And so it's Oklahoma City with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And let's get you back to the action as Game 2 is getting underway. Julius Randle has been sensational.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Julius Randle out there with McDaniels. Then there's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Mike Conley. And it's Slim in at the point guard position. 6 on the shot clock. Williams into the lane. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, I love the ferocity on the drive. Williams doesn't lack confidence tearing towards the rim.
Here's Slim. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Here's Slim. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Minnesota foul. Number 14. First personal foul. First team foul.
Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Inside, here's Conley. Here's Randle. Here's Slim. He's guarded by Caruso. Outside for Randle. Just 5 to shoot. McDaniels passes to Slim. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Back to Conley. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Lets it go from deep. Gilgeous-Alexander drills the 3.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander continues to hone in. When he's draining threes, he's almost unguardable.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. During the playoffs, the NBA leaders in shooting from the floor. 5th on the list, Julius Randle.
Since we started the playoffs, he's been totally locked in offensively, taking and making some good looks.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Pass to Conley. And here's Randle. Here's Slim. He buries it from 3. Slim's got 8 points here in the quarter.
That's his 3rd triple of the night, his 2nd since halftime.
It's Dort on the wing. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Slim, pass to McDaniels. Minnesota shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. That one's off. And no luck that time either. And so it's Holmgren with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Dort driving to the basket. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Well, Lou Dort off the deck. That powerful frame on the drive. Don't mess with him, boy.
Here's Slim. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 rebounds in the game. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down, my goodness.
And the three-pointer goes.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Dort outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Oklahoma City scoring again.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
From downtown, Slim misses.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
It's deflected. Now Randall. 15 points in the game. Slim with a bucket.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Oklahoma City leading by 5. 1:49 left in the third quarter. To the middle. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
There's so many ways Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can create for this offense. He's becoming one of the top scorers in the game.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Joe's checked in for Caruso. Timberwolves trail by 11. Gordon Holmgren. A lot of defense at the 3 and the 4 for him. Shai and Caruso are the backcourt pair. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected and great timing on the contest. And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Here's Conley. Outside Reed. Here's Slim. He's guarded by Caruso. 5 on the clock. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Well, his turnovers certainly aren't making it any easier for them.
Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. The Timberwolves also with a sub. McDaniels is checked in for Reed. Oklahoma City leading by 11. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. To the inside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander taking it inside. SGA.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Conley against Caruso. Dort for 3. Connects from downtown. And the Thunder lead by 16. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Oklahoma City. That was something else, man!
Beautiful. This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Outside, Williams to the paint. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the rejection. Here's Randall, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Randall's got 19 points.
Boy, Julius Randle is getting to his spots and starting to really cook.
Thunder leading by 12. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Three-pointer. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again. Well, nice job crashing the glass. You'd love to see that kind of effort.
Caruso, pass to Holmgren. On the take. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
All right, we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And I'll tell you,
.116 left in the game. Slim, pass to Randall. Another miss by Minnesota. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
in Game 2 of the conference finals is always so important. What a great win this is for the Thunder.
They really had things going. Their offense carried them tonight, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., tonight, simply they won the battle of the field goal percentage. I mean, it made all the difference.
Another statement win here in these conference finals. They look like they're in complete control and want to finish this series as quickly as possible.
But at the same time, it's important that they don't get too ahead of themselves. We've seen teams come back from 2-0 deficits before, so it's important they maintain this momentum moving ahead.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Now here's Dort. And there's the drive. Misses from short range.
Number 14.
So it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. And this win shows they have the momentum so far in this series. Up 2 games to none now.
They just look so confident out there. They're playing selfless ball, and their chemistry has never looked better.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Shai, you were using those long arms to be disruptive on the defensive end. What's your focus at that end of the floor?
I'm just trying to be as active as possible. And like you said, getting my length involved, so that I've been blessed with, and I just want to use it.
That activity, that length was noticed. Congratulations.
Allie, thank you as always. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.